And the day been so far?
It's been great, Gaurav. When we came here, we thought that we would ask people that, hey, do you face candidate posting? But now they themselves are reading, and they say, yes, we do have this problem. We do have this problem. We don't have to explain more about the problem. Rather, the solution we have.
It's a universal problem you're trying to solve.
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
Okay, tell me more about how did this journey happen? I mean, you've been on the other side of the table, and I do understand that this compelled you somehow. Tell me more about this.
So I have been into recruitment this long 6 to 7 years. I was working for IT startups and then company known as VMware. So what I found that this problem is not only in small IT startups but big company as VMware. So and all those. And meanwhile, this idea was in the mind, and then pandemic struck, and we start seeing all LinkedIn posts. People are just screaming out, the candidate goes away. Why you accept the offer if you don't want to join? So many things on the LinkedIn, right? So this idea came with reference to civil score. As loaning industry, they have collaborated to solve the problem of bad debts through civil score, right? Similar kind of concept. There is no single platform when it comes to HR industry where we people can collaborate anonymously, sharing some data about the candidate whom we have offered, just to track, like what he's doing in his world. We don't have an extra eye. And secondly, it also takes me back when we were in college, as you and Vishal would have been, campus recruitment, right? We were picking up one offer. If we used to pick up one offer, we were not allowed to sit to other respective companies. Similar kind of thing, all those thoughts brought OpenOffers has taken, in my mind. And then I talked to different, technical people. My husband himself is a techie guy. And so we connected to different technical people, business people to validate like whether this problem is there or whether we can have some solution. And then I onboarded Vishal. He's my co-founder. So he's completely into marketing and sales. He believed in the idea and decided to work with me. So last June 2021, we started together to build this platform and bring the whole idea, whole team together. And this Feb 2022, we launched it. And right now, the journey has been amazing. People are thanking us to, start something like this. And we have around like 122 signups already.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So now we are backed by NASCOM as well. And we are extra. So to get more connectivity, more networking.
That's phenomenal. Now, just if I were to, help me understand this better. When you look at an organization, okay, what do you expect from the organization to do to be able to effectively utilize this platform?
So organizations have to do three things. One, they have to go to OpenOffers.co and register themselves. We do the demo and we onboard them with the mutual non-disclosure agreements with their team. Once we onboard them, they have to make sure that every outbound offer to a candidate, three things are input into OpenOffers. Candidate PAN card number, offer date, that means the date on which the offer has been created, and number three is the expected joining date. That's about it. These three data points, every company, every recruiter inputs on OpenOffers. The platform finds all the hits that are getting on that PAN card number inside. So we are able to put it all together as a timeline for a candidate, the number of offers they have simultaneously. And the fourth thing that we want is every single day they have a conversation with the candidate. They put what is the outcome of the conversation. Is the candidate recommitting? Is the candidate asking to renegotiate? Has the candidate asked to send an onboarding kit? Is the candidate refusing to take the offer? Have you withdrawn the offer? So all those small signals are put into OpenOffers. They are available for everyone anonymously. So no company's data will be shared with each other, but they'll see the signals on the candidate timeline. And it's up to their judgment when they want to continue with the game of this whole hiring, or they want to let it go and focus on other candidates. So the objective is to reduce the losses on the account of getting a candidate backing out on an offer around the last week. You want to
Absolutely. I think you're doing community service by doing something like this. I mean, we've had so many stories. I mean, just last week, somebody just on the day of joining, after 3 months of wait, and the pain is enormous. That I can tell you, right? I mean, because you've taken 3 months to first find the candidate, and then waited 3 months, in the waiting period, and then just on the day of joining, this disappearance happens. So it's quite a lot of value lost there. So how does this system, you talked about what the corporate is supposed to do, but what's the output that, and how does the corporate see it?
Yeah. So the output, the heart of the system is a timeline, okay, of the candidate. On one side of the timeline is what my company is getting from the candidate as the responses. On the other side of the timeline is what the candidate is giving other companies. So when they picked up an offer from someone else, when they recommitted to them that they are going to join them or us, when they said, I'm not sure, or when they are not reachable. While they are not reachable to you, they might be reachable to somebody else.
Absolutely.
So the fallacy in the behavior, some sort of inconsistencies or consistencies, they all are visible there. The whole idea is this descriptive behavior becomes a symbol for you to whether continue or not with the candidate. Number two, we collate all of this into something called as candidate ghosting score.
Candidate ghosting score.
So candidate ghosting score is just like CIBIL score in loan industry. A candidate ghosting score is what is the likelihood of a candidate actually joining the company after picking up an offer. And this becomes like a leading indicator for your future hiring based on the past behavior of the candidate between date of offer and the expected date of joining. So that helps, this is all a magic when people come together and are willing to share some unstructured signals with each other, right? So these are the two outcomes, I would say.
And just tell me, it's a very massive problem again that you've gotten out to solve. What's your current focus from the HR community? What's your ask?
So from the HR community is the only ask. They come to our platform. We are signing a mutual NDA with them. And
there is no commercials involved at this stage. You're just
so right now it's like, for the first 500 company users, it's absolutely free. We have to build a database, right? And over that, it will be a freemium model. As for any platform, SaaS, it's there. So some features will be free, some features will be on subscription based. And the subscription, will differ from size of the company. The size of the offers they are putting in, the size of the employee, everything.
But for now, they can just come in and start using it.
Yeah.
Well, brilliant. Any key messages to the community here today? Any closing out statements from your side?
Yeah, so first of all, please visit the booth number 95. We are OpenOffers. We are trying to solve the biggest problem in the HR industry, that is candidate ghosting. We are not stopping the candidate to pick up multiple offers, but he has signed on the offer letter that signature means something, right? As employer, if we value the signature, the candidate has to value the signature. To bring back the commitment from the candidate's perspective, we have to come together. We have to compete better only when we can collaborate. So HR industry should move towards collaboration rather competing in silos.
I see so much passion in in the last part of what you said, and I wish you great luck.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. Thank you.